The Dynadisc. How many of you have the little Dynadisc already? And you're using it for the wobble stuff, which is great because you play with it and you start going, whoa, you start feeling it. It's like, oh, I'm stuck there. And you can start using that to become more aware, more conscious of your incompetence. And then you can work through it and become consciously competent. Yeah? Yep. So the other thing, what a lot of people don't realize, you can do all kinds of groovy stuff with that thing. So just any of your basic exercises, put the Dynadisc into the mix. Now, one of the best things for us to do as we get older is we're losing this proprioception. And some of that is because we've neglected these tissues for a long time. We've got a lot of fascial adhesions, we've got capsular adhesions, we've got all these different things in here that it's just neglect, right? But you can get it back. I mean, a lot of it you can get back no matter what age you are. So what we can do is we can start just in the evening just standing on it. You know, balance yourself, maybe the couch or something, but just stand on it and just practice trying to balance on it. And once you get good at that, you might even try some very shallow knee bends as you're on it. Very shallow, right? Right? We're not going to use the boxing glove, we're going to use our brain, right? And then you can just progressively do this. And if you just did this, you know, pick when you're watching a show and just say, whenever a commercial break comes on, I'll just stand up next to the couch and do this during commercial break. It doesn't need to interrupt your social life. It doesn't need to interrupt you at all. But studies have shown that you can dramatically improve your proprioception and your balance in 6 weeks just doing that.
How do you determine the appropriate amount of air within the disc itself?
For whatever reason, a lot of the ones we have here are overinflated. It actually should, when it's sitting there, look flat. Okay? So it shouldn't be a big blob. It shouldn't be a semi-ball. It's not meant to be a ball. It should be fairly flat. Shouldn't cave in, though. Okay? It shouldn't be so soft that it just balances out, you know, flattens. So just kind of visually should be just flat. And what you'll find is even the modest amount of pressure will cause it to cave in. Okay? Now, if you get really advanced, some of you are doing sports things and what have you. You're challenging your body. You're getting ready to do the Boston. You're training for these things. You want to make sure you're not going to blow a knee or an ankle. So you can start doing like one-legged ones of that and doing this. Now, if you can get to where you're doing it with holding nothing, now you're rocking. The odds of you blowing out an ankle or a knee or a hip in the Boston will be next to nothing. I mean, you'll have to step in a hole or have somebody knock you over. It won't be because your proprioception was off as you got tired and you caught a toe. Make sense? So training that proprioception is a big deal, and there's all kinds of groovy stuff you can do with it. You know, you want to add it into your ab workout, balancing on that thing, it will rock your obliques. Okay?